All right. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that like button so that our videos go out to more people. This is Greentree Dusty Rhodes. She is a Morgan quarter horse cross filly. Her mama has been Brennan's games horse for a couple of years, rodeo horse. And her daddy is a handsome Palomino quarter horse. And she is getting the idea of doing what she's told instead of thinking that she's the boss. Very proud of her. Yes, you're doing a very good job. We're going to try reversing towards the door today instead of toward the wall and see how she handles that. I find often that gives them too much space, too much opportunity to be stupid. Come right. Good girl. Of course, the biggest trick is me remembering which is my left and which is my right. You walk. She gets lunged before she gets worked. She does much better by doing that. The other day I was going to just put her harness straight on her and she wouldn't let me. Oh yeah, you get lunged first, huh? So I did. You walk. Good girl. We're learning about stopping and standing still. She's not good at it, but then a lot of her family is not good at it, so. Dusty. Whoa. 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 Walk on. We got a count of 5 today. That is awesome. That is a huge change from pausing for a quarter of a second. She was heavily into nanoseconds. I thought about stopping. And now instead she's actually doing what she's told to do. All is good. Okay, we're gonna come left. She likes to cut in on her circle. She'd kind of gotten over that somewhat. And the biggest reason to cut in on your circle is because then the human isn't in control anymore. What a good girl. And if you watched my other videos, you know that I usually have them moving a lot faster at this point. But with her, it's all been about, I want to go fast, I want to go fast. So the important thing with this horse was getting those slow gaits in first. Come around. Come on around. Good girl. Walk on and come right. There are 2 reasons I talk a lot. One is so that you know what's going on. You don't have to try and read my mind as you watch this. And the other is when I drive, I often take somebody else with me. And I want to be able to talk with them without the horse thinking that I'm giving them commands. That's a good, good girl. Nope, nope, I want you to keep coming right. Are you ready to trot? Working trot. Dusty. That's a good girl. Come back to a working trot, a little easier. She's finally gotten idea that when she works well, it's a fairly short workout, as opposed to being in here until we're both sweaty. That's a good girl. There's a cold wind outside today. It took me a couple hours to warm up after I drove Spitfire. Good girl. Look at you. Next time around, we're going to try turning around at a trot. Dave is off this weekend, so hopefully I will be able to have her pulling a tire by the end of the weekend. Come left. That's a girl. It's okay, you can keep trotting. Good girl. Good girl. Now she's trying to pull away from me, which means she's going to be trying to head for the door. So we need to reestablish who's boss right now. What a good girl. Dusty, whoa. Whoa. Walk on. What a good girl. Nope, I just want you to walk on. She says, but the tires are in the corner and I could pull a tire. Yes, I know you could. I don't want you to do that until Dave's here. Walk on. Don't turn into Miss Fuss Budget. Let's have you come and turn around. That's a girl. And come right. The harness she has on is bits and pieces of at least 3 different harnesses. Some pieces have worn out, some pieces continue on just fine. And I really prefer leather to nylon, and I was able to pick this harness up at an auction. The saddle and crupper, but I've ended up replacing this crupper with a nylon one. Partially nylon one. No, that's the one that came with it. And holy smokes, did they think they had long back horses. I ended up cutting off about 1 foot of strap. Dusty, let's trot. Good girl. Wee-haw. She does not like the sunshine coming in the window. You are so silly. You'd think there was a snake over there on the ground. Dusty, whoa. Whoa. This is her bad direction for stopping. Look at you, what a good girl. Walk on. Now, what is it over there that scares you? And it could be the noise coming in the window or the door. Yes, come left. You're right. Come left. Good girl. Walk on. That door's not going to hurt you. Walk on. Walk on. Yes, we quit there yesterday, but that was yesterday. She's one of those horses that if you brought her out and lunged her 10 rounds each direction for 3 days in a row, she would be doing it by herself. She would think that was all she needed to do. So she's one you have to completely change things constantly. Whoa. And that is it, folks. That was a picture-perfect workout. Doesn't get any better than that. You whoa. Have a great one. Please subscribe.